Hey guys, welcome. If you're new here, welcome back if you've been here. Today I'm very excited because we are watching Insidious, The Red Door. Anybody that knows me knows how much I love this franchise. The Insidious movies for me are like top of the list of best of all time to me, in my heart and my soul. You know, James Wan, Lee Winnell, and Joseph Bashara, like all people that I look up to massively, are huge reasons for why I wanted to pursue filmmaking. Insidious is a franchise that I constantly reference in my day-to-day life. As an example, the last man that I was talking to and that I hooked up with was so strange about getting his picture taken. He apparently hated pictures and he was so serious about it too. Did not want to get his picture taken. And internally, I was just like, who the fuck are you, Josh from Insidious? Such a bizarre man. Such a bizarre situation overall. But story time on that later. So Patrick Wilson directed this one. This is his directorial debut. When I saw the trailer, I was very excited that we were going to get back to the original story. Pretty excited that we were going to stick to our original family, the Lambert family, and we get to see Dalton all grown up. And I wonder how Elise is going to be included in the story, seeing as she's supposed to be dead. And I know she's such a central part of the story, but I'm just really glad that we're continuing the story with the Lambert family. That is who we care about, who I care about. It's why the first two Insidious movies were my favorite over the third and the fourth one. And most importantly, the return of the lipstick demon. I'm very excited about that. Such a fucking icon. I never forgot about him. Okay, I'm gonna get going. I'm watching it alone, so there's no one to hold on to but myself, but we got this. And when I get back, you guys will have my genuine, in real time reaction and my thoughts on the movie. So here we go. Well, I'm back. That was cute. No, it was great. It was a good time. I had fun. So I'm gonna make this the spoiler-free portion. If you're wondering if you should go see it and if it's gonna be any good, yes, 100%, you should definitely go see it. Definitely feel like everything was tied back to its original story. I'm very happy that Patrick Wilson didn't try to bullshit us and like give us, you know, whole new actors. Like pretty much the whole OG cast remained the same. And I gotta say it, Dalton's actor, Ty Simpkins, that man is fine. So fine. Like, so fine. I love his whole aesthetic and style. It was very visually pleasing for sure. But yes, I love that everyone is there. You know, we have the OG Foster and the OG Renee. Is it scary? Does it hold up to its first two? Honestly, at this point, I have pretty much already been completely like desensitized. Horror is my favorite genre. I watch a lot of it. And the very first Insidious came out when I was like 10 or 11, and I was mortified. I'm 23 now, about to turn 24. It's getting harder and harder to spook me, but there were a few times that I jumped in my seat, you know, decent scares, nothing too crazy really. Nothing really will ever compare to the way that I was so fucking terrified and shook during my first watch of the first movie. I don't know if that feeling will ever be matched, but the feeling of the tension building and feeling all my organs move and the feeling of getting creeped up on, I probably only felt that towards the 1 hour mark, which is where I felt like it was really starting to pick up. All in all, honestly, if you have an attachment to these movies like I do, I don't think there's anything that this movie can do wrong for you. So that is all for the spoiler-free section. Have fun, watch it alone, watch it with people. I enjoyed watching it alone. My first watch, completely sober. Next time I'm watching it, with friends, high as fuck, out of my mind. And now for the spoilers. So number 1, Lorraine is dead. Josh and Renee are divorced now, which was crazy to me because I always thought they were endgame. Josh and Dalton do not have a great relationship, apparently. Dalton actually fucking hates his guts and resents Josh because he feels like he abandoned them. Yay for daddy issues, which apparently I seem to be really drawn to. It's what I'm noticing. I love that they are a broken family because it would have been actually so fucking boring if they really were just like a happy family, all rainbows and sunshines and shit. So this actually makes for some good fucking drama. Josh, Dalton, and Foster have no memory of what happened. The only person that remembers is Renee. Dalton is starting college and he is an art major. We love that for him. And through painting, he starts getting flashbacks. The memories are finally starting to come to him. And he starts questioning about that 1 year that he was in a coma that he has no fucking recollection or memory of. I figured that seeing Carl at the funeral was probably a trigger for both Josh and Dalton. So Dalton starts seeing dead people and Josh starts seeing dead people. So they're both like, well, something is fucking up. We get a tiny cameo from Tucker and Specs. And through that research, Dalton relearns his ability to astral project. Josh researches on his dad and learns that he might have been negatively diagnosed with schizophrenia and was also an astral projector. He killed himself in order to put an end to things. So Dalton returns to the further and we get the return of Lipstick Demon. And the whole scene where Dalton is getting flashbacks of when he was a prisoner for Lipstick Demon is exactly the one scene that I'm talking about that I believe everyone that has been a long time fan will appreciate. It brought me so much fucking joy. Just the way that everything was set up in present tense to mirror exactly what happened in the past tense. Also, Lipstick Demon gets an upgrade. Like, he looks different. And he looks pretty good. Now, my favorite is when Lipstick Demon possesses the current Dalton. They're blended into the same person now. And you guys are gonna call me weird as fuck for this, but Dalton mixed with Lipstick Demon, that did something for me. Anyone who has already seen the movie is probably like, what the fuck, you're gross. Because he looks so fucking spooky to the average eye. But I'm completely all here for it. I'm feeling it. So all while that is happening, Josh is telling Renee about how he feels like he is crazy. And Renee finally reveals to him that they were under hypnosis to forget everything that happened. Now both Josh and Dalton are trapped in the further. Because Josh tells Dalton to go and leave him, Josh says that this all ends with him, and I really fucking thought that they were gonna kill him off. Apparently, the way that they are both saved is Dalton fucking painting over his red door painting and painting it all black. Then the door turns black and everything just disappears. Anyways, we get a cute ending with Dalton finally hanging up a painting when Josh was carrying him as a little boy while they were escaping the further. I'm not gonna lie, that part almost brought me to tears. The movie ends with Josh seeing Elise's ghost and recognizing her. I was pretty excited because, you know, we love Lynn Shay and I did want to see her incorporated as a ghost and not just as some like flashback. There she was, just reassuring Josh that everything was gonna be chill. Then the movie ends and we get this weird ending credits song that I am having a hard time determining if I love or not. And I'm confused because I believe it said it was featuring Patrick Wilson, but it was a song by Ghost. I'm very confused about that. I really need to rewatch it again. I stayed all the way through the end to see if there was going to be a post-credit scene, to see if it was going to tease another one maybe. It didn't. It was just an ending shot of the black door with the lantern going off. And I did read an article that Jason Blum and James Wan said that this would probably be the last of the Insidious movies. if not forever, just for a really long time. I just had to talk about it because if it's gonna be the last movie of this franchise, then we better make the fucking most of it. All in all, it was a good time for me. The only negatives here for me include the pacing, because I felt like everything was just being super rushed. I feel like everything happened in like the span of 2 or 3 days, honestly. Those are all my thoughts. For me, I was not as scared as I hoped I was going to be. If you're a person that scares easily, then I feel like this would definitely get you. I was really hoping it would. I wanted to at least scream at least once. My bias and my attachment to this franchise is definitely playing a big factor in what I'm gonna rate this movie. Just the nostalgia overall and the fact that they actually used the OG cast, that shit is really important to me, and I'm really glad that they didn't fuck that up at the very least. I feel like it's all gonna surprise everyone, but I'm giving it a 7.9 out of 10. Very close to being an 8 had we had the right music. Just the right amount. My rating might change because I'm going to come and watch it a few more times while I can. The humor landed for me. The scares were decent, and the overall story made sense for the most part. Am I sad that this is the way they're going to end the franchise? In about a few days, I'll definitely make peace with that. For now, I'm just like still in my head and just overthinking everything right now. But I do love it. In case anyone can't tell, I did have a good time. I enjoyed it. Patrick Wilson fucking annihilated that. His delivery and his performance in this, I think the best that he's ever done for me. For me personally. Okay, I'm gonna go and write my Letterboxd review. If you enjoyed any of this at all and you'd like to hear me talk more about my favorite music and my favorite movies, like and subscribe. There's a lot of stuff that I'm very excited to talk about that's coming up this year. All my links will be in the description. Hit me up, let's be friends. Bye.